Hello everyone, welcome to this session. Guys, this is the platform where you learn English with the help of vocabulary. Not just vocabulary is what you learn, you also improve your pronunciation and grammar. So it's an all-rounded classes. So just what you need to do is listen attentively, and turn on the subtitle caption so that you can also read whatever is spoken. So we have been learning the vocabulary that start with the letter W, and in the series the next word is welter. 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 Welter is a large or confusing amount of information. The children are confused by the welter of technical information. Next is wench, W-N-C-H, a young woman, wench. Wend. Wend is always followed by wend your way through something. That means move slowly. I wended my way through home on a muddy lane. Or you can say, I wended my way home through the muddy street, because there was a lot of mud and it was very difficult for me to maneuver on the street. It was very muddy, so my pace was very slow. Next is werewolf. Guys, werewolf is a person who turns into a wolf, especially at the time of full moon. So in this place lived a man who turned into a werewolf on full moon night. Werewolf. You must have seen werewolf in movies. Next is vernix area. Vernix area is the area in the brain that is concerned with understanding language. So we need to work on our vernix area to improve our language skills. Next is west. Guys, west means it's a direction, and there are many words that we use, like west, westbound. Westbound means moving towards west. Westerly means moving in the direction of west. Westerly wind. And westerner who lives in western countries is westerner. And westernization means to convert into the culture, or to follow the way of life or lifestyle of Europe, Western Europe, and North America. So many people in India are now getting westernized. They are being influenced by westernized culture. Now the next word is wet, W-E-T, wet. So first of all, let's use it as an adjective. Try not to get your shoes wet. Try not to get your shoes wet. His face was wet with tears means his face was full of tears. Wet with tears. When something is wet, it is not dry. It is watery, full of water. I'm soaking wet. I'm soaking wet means I'm wet to my skin, because because I had been traveling without umbrella, and I'm completely wet, so I'm soaking wet. And my hair is dripping wet means the water is dripping from my hair. Hair is dripping wet. Clothes can also be dripping wet when they are completely drenched with water. Guys, it's another use is with rain. It's a wet day. It's a wet day means it's been raining. It's wet outside. It's wet outside means it's raining outside. Power cut. Just a moment. All right. Keep off. Wet paint. Keep off. Wet paint. Paint is wet means the paint is still not dry. Keep off. Stay away from the paint because it's still wet. Keep off. Wet paint. Next is full of urine. The diaper is wet means the child has urinated in the diaper. So the diaper is wet means there is urine in the diaper. And next use is wimpish or feeble. Somebody who is wimpish or feeble means weak, emotionally weak. It's called wet. Why are you crying? Why are you weeping? You're such a wet. Don't be such a wet. I hope you've got it. All right. All wet. Guys, all wet means completely wrong. Your theory is all wet. Your opinion is completely wrong. It's all wet. Guys, now let's discuss some idioms that start with wet. Still wet behind the ears. Still wet behind the ears means young and without much experience. Naive, Naive, naive. Guys, I put double dots आएंगे because there are two I's over there. All right. When I joined this industry, I was still wet behind the ears. I had little or no experience. I was wet behind the ears. But over so many years, I have a good experience. I'm now a veteran. Next is as a verb. Guys, you can use wet as a verb too. Like to make something not dry means, wet the brush before you start painting. Wet the brush means to make it soft with the help of water. Next, wet the bed or wet your bed. Guys, this is a habit that is seen amongst the young children who wet the bed or wet their bed means they urinate in their bed. Children, it's quite common for the children to wet the bed or wet their bed. Next is wet blanket. A wet blanket is a person who spoils the joy of other people. You can also call such a person a joy kill. Wet blanket or a joy kill. Next is wet dream. Guys, wet dreaming is a physical process that happens in the adolescence when children are coming of age. They experience that their semen is coming out of their body while they are dreaming at night. So this is called wet dreaming. And then next is wet nurse. Wet nurse is a nurse that gives milk to the babies of other mothers because maybe they are not able to produce the milk. So these are called wet nurse. Next is wetsuit. Guys, wetsuit is a swimming suit that is very that means it's close to the body. It sticks to the body. So wetsuit. Guys, next is wetware. Guys, you must have heard hardware, software. Now it is wetware. Wetware is the brain, your brain, because it is wet. Next is whack. WHACK. Whack means to hit somebody very hard. Mohan whacked his younger brother with a stick on his head. We can use whack as an idiom too. Out of whack. Out of whack means no longer correct or working properly. My computer is out of whack. This my washing machine is out of whack. That means it's not functioning properly. It's out of whack. It can also means not agreeing with someone or the same as something else. My expectations and the realities are out of whack. Means they do not agree with each other or they are not the same thing. The phone that I had ordered and the phone that I got were completely out of whack. Means whatever phone I had ordered and the phone that I got were not the same thing. Guys, whacked. Whacked means tired. I am whacked. Whacking. Guys, whacking is woofing. A great amount, a very surprising amount of something. He won the lottery and he got a whacking 1 crore rupees. Whacking. Or you can say he got a woofing 1 crore rupees. Next is whale. Okay, whale is a fish, I think the largest fish. Whale can also be used as an idiom. To have a whale of time. To have a whale of time means to have a very enjoyable time, good time. Yesterday there was a party and I attended the party and we had a whale of time. Me and my friend yesterday went to watch a movie and we had a whale of time. Next is VII, W-H-A-M-M. By VII, unclear situation or event that causes problems for somebody. We had a double whammy when we not only lost the match but also the money that we had staked on it. So that is all for today's session. I'll see you in the next session. And if you like the video, please hit the like button and subscribe if you want to watch such informative videos and improve your knowledge. Subscribe and press the bell icon and so that you can get the notification as and when I upload a new video. Thank you. Until I see you next time, enjoy, keep learning. Bye.